go to the Fort Washington Park, supposedly a Civil War site, many spirits. Yeah, and we're gonna go to this fort there.
Till this day, she will not talk about that day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like,
wow.
We can't even bring it up. She'll like
get freaked out. Yep. I bet.
It used to be an elementary school, and we're using it as space to rehearse for it's a dance show that we put on. So then we're practicing usually in the classrooms, and then this particular day we were using the hallway because it was more space for us. And so the way it was, we were usually practicing in the front of the school. All the lights are on in the front and everything's closed off in the back. Mm-hmm. So we were in a part where it wasn't really lit very well. Mm-hmm. And so there was about 8 of us back there practicing. And Dana had to use the restroom, and she went in, and she came back out, and she was like pale as a ghost. Like, she was just, and you know, Dana's personality, she's like always uppity and real, you know, friendly, whatever. But this time she was just like quiet, and she looked scared. Mm-hmm. So later, and we were asking her what's wrong, you know, is everything okay? She was like, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. So then later we found out that what happened. So she goes into the bathroom, and you know, you like kind of peek underneath the stalls to see if anybody's in there. Yeah. So yes, she checked underneath the stall, nobody was in there. So she pushed the door back. Mm-hmm. And when she pushed it back, she saw a little girl with no legs. Mm-hmm. And then she looked up, and it kind of startled her, like, oh, I'm sorry. And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry. And then she closed the stall back, and then she realized, you know, we're the only ones that was there. So who was this little girl? And she realized she didn't have any legs. Mm-hmm. So when she pushed the stall door back, it was nobody. There was nobody there. Yeah. So she saw something that night.
Over the years, many tourists have been known to get an eerie or cold feeling before witnessing such a phenomenon. Most people just scream and hide. As you can see, the area is chained off, unfortunately, for you cannot go in there. I wonder why. I'm about to go in here. Oh my God! The team is about to go into one of the accessible areas at Fort Washington to gain some evidence. Okay. After much time at the site, the team failed to gain any paranormal evidence. Most of the time, they just ran around crying and screaming. Though there was some footage left that their camera managed to capture, unfortunately the equipment failed after moments went by.